Our company was actually formed by one of the original pioneers of the spring manufacturing industry back in the mid-1920s.
Spring manufacturing, we have huge capabilities. We can produce springs from 7/1000 wire size all the way up to 3/4 inch material. So we can produce literally any spring that is in the marketplace today. Our smallest plant can produce springs down to 7/1000 wire size. This particular one is 25/1000. Our larger plant produces springs up to 3/4 inch. This is about 525/1000 wire size.
Why handle a part twice? Why have a secondary? You don't always need it. So behind me is the C750. The C750 allows us to manufacture up to 3/4 of an inch pre-tempered spring wire. So rather than having to make springs out of annealed wire and heat treating them, we offer a higher level of control with already pre-tempered wire right off the machine.
We've got so many of our customers that have said, we're tired of dealing with a bunch of vendors. We just want to deal with one. Can you do this for us? So we have embarked on some areas that make us pretty much a one-stop shop.
We definitely don't want you to overspend. If we're giving you the most efficient spring for what you need, you're going to keep coming back to us because we're going to help you design the right spring.
Got an awesome team. And that's what's fun coming to work.
The company culture is a family-oriented culture. We're not just about making springs, we're about relationships. You know, we have a very seasoned group of employees.
We specialize in low volume, allowing us to service many customers, many different part numbers, many industries.
We go after the low volume with a lot of different part numbers because those are harder to source, and so we've become experts at making those kind of products. There are 600 competitors out there, so why would you use Midwest Spring?
There's a secret sauce that we have, and that is lean manufacturing. That's going to eliminate the waste, and we're not only going to create a great part, we're going to create value.
With lean manufacturing is what separates Midwest Spring from the normal job shop batch processing manufacturer. We put everything into manufacturing cells so we get as close to one-piece flow as you can get in the batch environment, and that gives us a much greater chance of success.
The value is simple. We're going to increase your quality while lowering your cost. That's because we do such a good job of doing changeovers.
And so our focus has always been going from one part to the next quickly, because that dead time of when the machine is not running is what drives our costs.
The faster we can set it up, the better. Yep, time equals money.
Quality is assumed in this day and age. So there was a time when we could say, we offer you a quality product. Now, if you don't offer a quality product, you're not going to be in business. So it all comes down to the most efficient method of manufacturing to keep the cost as low as possible.
It's very common for engineers to design a very elaborate application and consider the spring last. And we're often challenged at designing a spring that doesn't quite fit in the application, which leads to a subpar design, which can lead to premature failure. So sometimes it makes sense to think of the spring first.
Probably the perfect customer for me is somebody that'll communicate their needs. Too often we hear, how hard can it be? It's just a spring. Well, guess what? It's got to be right. We need to converse. What kind of environment is this going to be? Is it going to be corrosive? Is it going to be high heat? Those are things we need to know.
Midwest Spring employs 4 to 5 at any given time spring design engineers in order to give you, the customer, a design tool to help you get to where you need to be. You bring us your concept, we'll help you design the spring. You ultimately own the design, but we're going to help you get to the most optimum spring so that you don't overprice or overspecify what you need.
Remember, it's not just a commodity. It's very important. You want it to do what you want it to do. You want it when you want it, how you want it. You want it to perform properly. Get us involved early. I mean, for goodness sakes, you're going to be successful, we're going to be successful, everybody wins.
Yeah, we're very proud to say all of our parts are US made. We have no overseas manufacturing. It's all based here in the United States. After 90 years, we have a lot of happy customers, a lot of part numbers, a lot of experience.
And we're here. We're here to cover your back.
For the last 90 years and the next 90 years.
We're family. We're family.